Hello Internet, Dave here and welcome to another one of my bike journeys. Today I'm going from Nothenhay Street down to the quay and across the quay path to the swing bridge, so I hope that you enjoy this. We start by going down this rather steep hill, applying my brakes when need be, making sure that I don't overspeed and crash into things. Ahead of me is the Iron Bridge, one of the oldest bridges in Exeter, built in the 1800s, and to my left there is where one of the old Roman gates used to be, minding the person coming up the hill. And going down with the Iron Bridge to my left, I'll be passing under the Iron Bridge in a few seconds. Alright, and now ready to turn left, going under the Iron Bridge there and following the road round. To my left here is the Exeter catacombs and a bit of the Exeter's Roman wall. The catacombs are a massive burial ground, as their name suggests, for lots of people. There is even rumours that in the catacombs are the burnt remains of some of the victims of the plague. Now ahead of me is the mill on the X. This mill used to grain flour and is now a very good pub. Get a better view of it as we cross the road there. There we go. And then we're going to turn right, go towards the River X and across the Donut. The Donut Bridge, as it's affectionately called, was made in the 2000s, is one of the newer bridges in Exeter, and goes across the River X here, which we're just about to go across. There are a bit of flood defence works going on at the moment to make sure that when the River X does flood, it doesn't, well, get everything wet. So going over the River X here, as you see in a moment, it does link up to where the canal has been built. That's why this bridge is called the Donut, because this massive donut here. And now we're using this bridge to go across the old flood defence scheme and the canal, which is to my left here, and we'll be going down a hill in a minute with the canal to our left. Down this little bit of a hill, and there we are, to the old canal. Now the canal was used to transport goods up into Exeter and from Exeter, the tobacco, grains, rice, tea, cigarettes, wool, big lot of wool, and on my right is the flood defence scheme that's going up at the moment. A bit after I go up this little ramp, I'm going to have to leave the canal path for a little while. As you can see ahead, there is a big bit of work going on to improve the strength of the walls and the defenses here, so I have to turn right here and then turn left and follow this little road around from the cyclists in front of us. Coming up and turning left, still keeping the canal as much as possible to my left, and coming to these traffic lights here and waiting for these to change. I hear a car, I think, coming up behind me. Let me just check in a tick. Waiting for the lights, waiting for the light. As you can see, lights apply to cyclists. There is a car. I tell this car that she can go ahead of me because obviously I'm a bit slower. There we go. And I go through here as well, keeping all that to my left as much as possible. Not running into the car, the bikes, any of the roadworks to help improve the pathway and the flood defences. And there to my left you can see the bit of the old boat museum. This is what we have to my left, but there used to be a museum dedicated to boats, and as you'll see in a few minutes once I get past this car and these buildings where some of the old boats are still stored on the side of the old loading docks for the barges back in the canal days. There they are. There's the boats now being stored in dry dock. Some of them are quite old, some of them are quite new. Some of them are still owned and cared for, but unfortunately most of them are just rotting. And you can see where they used to unload the barges here as well. Back with the canal now, and I'm going down this old canal path where the horses used to pull the canal boats back when it was horse powered, literally before motors and stuff like that. This is an old boat canal turning a west bit. I see something over the side and I think I might get distracted by it in just a few seconds. Yes. Oh look, there's little swanlets, little cygnets. Oh look at them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balls of grey fluff. Oh that's cute. Little cygnets, yes, so cute. Cygnets are supposed to be the first sign of summer. These are not the first cygnets on the River Exe, but yes, they're quite cute. Anyway, I've got to get on and continuing down the old canal way. I'm now going to turn left to go over this bridge of the old canal there, and then I'm going to be turning right going down towards the Double Locks pub. So cool because it is situated on some double locks. I don't know if you can make it out, but just to my right there was the double locks there for the double locks pub, which is on my right behind these trees. We may get a quick glimpse of it as we go through. No, I'm too busy looking at the flood defense work. Just going down this last bit here, it's quite a long straight with the canal to my right heading towards the swing bridge. Minding my head and just going along here. Soon I will be turning to the left. You should be able to see the swing bridge in the distance there. As you can see, it is going under some work to help make it stronger and also to widen it for the amount of traffic that goes across the swing bridge. I'm going to turn left and go across the major work issues. As you can see, they are doing some widening, some strengthening to this old bridge to help make it bigger for pedestrians, cyclists like myself, as well as the traffic that uses it on a daily basis. So that's it for this bike ride journey. I hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Until next time, this is Dave. Knowledge is power. We must use it wisely.